Do quasar jets produce fresh hydrogen? Hydrogen is the simplest and lightest atom. Its nucleus is one proton, it makes up 75% of the universe's atoms, and in theory, it was created exclusively in the Big Bang. Not all the original hydrogen from the Big Bang is left. Some of it has been fused into heavier elements. Fusion creates heavier elements up until iron, then it hits a dead end. Fission can break even heavier elements like lead and gold apart, but fission hits a dead end at iron too. If you want to learn more about that, I suggest this video, and there's a link in the description. Everything goes to iron, but more importantly, nothing goes back to hydrogen. Hydrogen hasn't been around since the very beginning. It took a few microseconds after the Big Bang before protons and neutrons could form. Protons and neutrons are made out of quarks, and at this time in the universe's history, it was too hot for subatomic particles like protons and neutrons to form. But in a few milliseconds, it had cooled down and they could. And once you have protons, you have hydrogen nuclei, or hydrogen ions. So how hot is too hot for protons and neutrons? Their boiling point is the Hagedorn temperature, which is 1.6 trillion Kelvin. So whether you have a single proton like hydrogen, or hundreds of protons and neutrons like in lead, with enough pressure and heat, the nuclei will boil into something called quark-gluon plasma. Is any of this real? Yes. Quark-gluon plasma has been created in laboratories. By ramming heavy nuclei like gold and lead together in colliders like the LHC and RHIC, temperatures are hot enough to produce QGP. When these nuclei collide, they boil into QGP, and you even get these little jets. So what's that got to do with quasars? Well, quasars are powerful galaxy centers with big jets, and they've been measured to be 10 trillion Kelvin. That's hotter than the boiling point of nuclei. So what if some atom like lead comes into contact with one of these jets? Wouldn't it behave the same way it does in labs and after the Big Bang, that it melts into quarks, which cool into protons and neutrons, and then we're back to hydrogen? Do quasar jets produce fresh hydrogen? It seems like they could. What do you think? Leave a comment, subscribe, and thanks so much for watching.